Hey, welcome to Will I Continue Interview Edition. Today, I have special guests, the Anime Anonymous crew. How are y'all doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for having us.
Introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my name is Ace,
I'm CJ.
And I'm Jess.
and this is Anime Anonymous.
All right.
Beating that addiction.
That was smooth, guys. All right, so let's just kind of get into the nitty gritty of the interview here. So, what made you guys do a podcast?
So I will field most of this one. So I have actually thought about doing something with anime for years. But my friends that we watch anime all together, be real with you, they are not the best as far as reliability. So it always was kind of like a pipe dream. And then and I started my new job at Ace there, and somehow I can't remember how, but it came up, and we were like, "Wait, you watch anime?" He was like, "Yeah, you watch anime?" I'm like, "What do you watch?" And then it kind of evolved from there because he can speak to it as well. But like he said, he had always wanted to do something with anime too. So I was like, "Wow, this is kind of just a really good match." And the rest is history, basically.
Oh, that's awesome. I now have to ask a question. So, what is, and this is going off script a little bit too, what is one of the things that you both love as an anime genre wise? Or in Jest as well, of course. What are you, yeah, so I'm trying to think of, what are the, out of you three, what is the one thing you all three love as an anime,
Individually or as a group?
as a group?
Oh, like in the like as a group, which
Yeah.
is one genre that you think we all like?
Comedy.
Yeah, I could see
and slice of
comedy.
life.
I could
Those
see
are the ones I'm
comedy.
usually on.
He's kind of mixed on life, slice of life.
I know, but that's me.
Yeah, no, but I could say definitively, and y'all can disagree with me. I think comedy, yes. Ace is right on that one, but adventure.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of adventure.
Because
for sure.
a lot of isekais are adventures,
That's true.
and you like
Yeah, that's
those.
true.
So I would say, yeah, I would say adventure, and Ace is right with comedy. Those are probably the two we all vibe on.
How about you, HMG?
Me? Ah, man, I'm mixed bag to be honest. I said this in the past though, but I guess I'm more nowadays more slice of life rom coms, a little bit of shoujo. But before I was always like hardcore, like shonen, as in adventure, fantasy. I guess kind of more of Blood Sea and Bastard, the one I've watched just recently. Those type of genres I was really heavy into. Kill la Kill,
Okay.
Kama Got Kill. Those are some of my favorites. But here recently, as I got older, man, kids. I tell you, I don't know how CJ, Ace, I'm sorry, I don't know if you have any or not, but it's like whenever I had kids, I became a huge softie, or maybe more than I was before. Maybe I was already a softie and just kind of hide it. But as I became more sensitive. I got to touch my sensitive side. So, but yeah, that's it's kind of I'm more recently. It's like I liked a bunch of the rom coms for whatever reason, like Shikamori. It's not just a cutie. I love that, man. Or Rent a Girlfriend. Stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been seeing Rent a Girlfriend on the popular
Yeah.
updates.
And
the
I had
ongoing
started
updates.
Shikimori, but then what happened? I think I got busy and I honestly forgot about it. But I did like it, so I have to go
Okay.
back and watch that one.
Gotcha. And I know you guys watch sub, but I watch it all in dub, so I love the dub version.
Nah, okay, that's a complete opposite one. If I have to, like the last resort, and I just have to, I'm gonna go dub. But I will always prefer subbed.
Gotcha.
This used to be dubbed only, and now
I couldn't keep up with the subtitles.
How do you read this so fast?
Okay, no joke. He brought me on anime for the first time, and it was subbed. All of a sudden, they left. It was like 3 sentences you had to read, and the scene would jump. I'm like, no, pause it. I have to read.
Yeah,
I walk in the room. I'm like, what is this? She's like, it's dubbed. I'm like, oh my god.
I've gotten better.
nah, I'm with you. Okay, I get. I was sub, to be honest. Like in the very beginning, like sub, diehard sub. I'm not watching dub, you know. But here recently, like not recently, probably about a year or so ago, 2 years probably, I just got into dub. But I have sub on still, so I watched dub and I had the sub captions going on at the same time, to where I can kind of see, you know,
yeah,
the
Netflix.
Translation. Sorry.
I was saying Netflix does that.
Yeah,
Play it
Crunchyroll.
in dub and with the sub.
Yeah, sometimes Crunchyroll has most of their stuff. Like the newer stuff, I don't think they do. But some of the older stuff, I think maybe they're already, had the subbed in there or captions already in there, and they just kind of, I guess, ported over. I guess I don't know, but not all Crunchyroll has the subbed and dubbed, for sure. But yeah, can you tell me some of the funny moments or favorite moments you've guys been doing, or have done in the past on your podcast?
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Jeff, would you like to?
Our last episode where you and I fought. Hardcore fight. I forget what we fought about, but it was something about, females, yes. How we were programmed to be very sensitive and emotional and all that.
Overthinking.
And
Right.
overthinking, and you were like, no, this. Like, no.
I asked a honest question of confusion, and
No,
I
you did
felt the
not.
consequences of
You
that.
did not ask a question. You were like,
You're straight up, man.
Overboard. And Jess was like, no, she's not.
I'll be honest with you guys. I put on Instagram that like by far your guys' last episode was literally like my favorite episode out of all the stuff you guys done. I'm sorry, but that's hands down. That was like the best one because you could tell.
Nah, that
like,
means we're getting better
there-
every
people-
time. No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, it just seems like it just like y'all hit a good moment, like you just said. Y'all had the argument. I was just here just cracking up, man. Like it was hilarious. I loved it. I love the camaraderie between you guys. So all 3 of you guys. So yeah, like, kudos to that. But yeah, like I said, last one, you guys, it was hilarious. Oh man.
Appreciate that.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
welcome,
super
man.
fun.
Oh yeah.
You have one?
Just being able to just come together and just talk, laugh, learn, see different things that maybe you weren't exposed to, and then someone's like, "Oh, but did you notice this?" I just really enjoy that, and just having friends to talk about anime with. 'Cause, personally, I was just watching it in the privacy of my room with headphones on, and I did not watch it with my girl. I read the manga, watch the anime, and I keep it to myself until I met some coworkers that enjoy it too, and I'm like, hey.
Gotcha.
I have to kind of piggyback off of that because I have moments that I do like, but my favorite moments are always the ones where all of us are cracking up.
Yeah.
Like all of us are thinking of the same scene and we just can't talk because it's so funny. We're like, you made, and then he did, and then you're like, and then he did this. I'm like, yeah, he did. And we just
Yeah,
start
that was the
busting
best.
out laughing. Those are like my favorite moments because like, if you think about it logically, that's not a really good moment to
Right.
have on audio because it's like all are just yelling at each other. But for us as the podcaster, it's so funny because we're like we are thinking the same thing and we can't talk right now.
And I hope that entices like our listeners to watch and try to figure out what that scene is.
Yeah.
Because I apologize. I'm enjoying this. I gotta figure it out.
Yeah, to me, it just shows how real you guys are. So, I mean, I love those moments because it's just you crack up, you lose your train of thought. I know, I kind of love that stuff. So, yeah, I think that should attract more listeners for sure. I mean, just being you, being real.
Yeah, it's fun.
So let's so what sets your podcast apart among the many other animated dedicated podcast. What makes you guys different, or what you guys think makes you different?
Well, while Ace is thinking,
Yeah.
I think. Well, no, he's got this very intense look right now.
'Cause I'm like,
So,
that's a good question.
so while he thinks on it, I think the biggest thing that really sets us apart is our personalities. That's something that I personally felt was lacking in a lot of the animes that are, or the anime podcasts that I was listening to. Like they were very robotic or like deadpanned or something. Like there was a lot less of the laughing, really vibing with the anime, and more like an essay. And I was like, this isn't necessarily super fun to listen to. Like, but then and obviously you have like your exceptions to the rule, right? Because I've said it on our podcast. Like Jack and Rick are a huge kind of inspiration for me, and they're a huge help for me whenever I have questions.
Yeah.
But that's, I think, one of the main ones, and then the other one is our mixing of two ideas into one, which is the crypto, which that's Ace's game all day. Like I'm not huge into crypto at all.
Yeah.
But that's part of the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
it's a joke on AA, but anonymity is all. That's what crypto is all about, and we're quote unquote anonymous as well. So we're like, okay, well this actually kind of works full fold. Like crypto anonymous, we're anonymous. AA meeting, like so. It's
Yeah.
a little joke that we could do. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's not on.
Sometimes I feel like I need to stand up in my seat and leave whenever you say, "All right, AA meeting's over." Like, what? Okay, I guess I'll leave. Nah, it's awesome, man. All right, so let's get to kind of some of the fun questions I have for you guys. So if you could omit one anime out of the history of anime, which one would it be, and why would you want to do it?
see, I already know which one. Go ahead, Ace. Though I'm gonna let you talk first.
Which one is yours then?
No. See, that's the problem. I talk a lot, right?
So I'll go first. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, go
I'll
ahead.
I'll
Ladies
go
first.
because actually, I don't have one because I've been blessed with a wonderful partner who only shows me the best ones.
Oh, come on, CJ. Come on.
No,
You
no.
got to show us some
That's
bad
very-
stuff, man.
It's serious. I'm like slowly starting the whole anime watching like on my own. Like Crunchyroll is not something I open up immediately and think of an anime.
Yeah.
Usually he picks out one that he's already watched and said it's good. Then I just watch it. So I can't say. But I know these guys have watched more, so
Well, I can say something. If Corpse Princess is one I always say that could be gone from anime existence. So that's just something for me. So have at it. If you ever want to try something that like leads you up and then just totally just like I'm trying to keep PG-13 right now, but keep you just wanting more, I should say. And it's horrific. I did not like it. So yeah, I'll just put it at that.
So I have one, but it may be a little controversial.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to say it anyways. Bo. That one has to go. If that one can get omitted, that's my first one. For some reason, it's just I feel like I get dumber every time I watch it.
It is a dumb anime. You're not
It's
wrong.
it's very hard for me to digest.
I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever heard of that. To be honest.
It used to come on
Toonami.
Toonami. Like when Toonami had its little anime section, that was one of the top ones. Yeah.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna have to
I
check
never
it out.
had anyone that enjoyed it except for my younger brother. He loved it, but he's like a big Ed and Eddie fan too, so it would kind of fit his niche.
Nice.
Yeah, Bo.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't skip out on the post.
It's just not one that is top of my list.
Oh, wow.
How about you,
I know
CJ?
which one it is because I will die on this cross because I hate this anime with a passion, and I hate the second
The
one
build-up.
too. Like Psycho Pass, I cannot stand the main character in that she is the dumbest main character I've ever seen.
Really?
There is literally the one scene that annoyed the crap out of me, and then she just devolved from that. Like she never took that and learned from it. So the whole premise of the anime, if you haven't seen it, is where they're in a futuristic world where this city can read individuals' like brain patterns and see if they're a criminal or about to commit a crime. So you have these detectives that use dominators, and if it reads the brain and sees they're hostile, unlocks. Well, the main bad dude in it has like some crazy brain thing going on where he could be literally stabbing someone to death and his brain waves stayed normal. So, yeah, so he kidnaps the main character's like friend. She arrives and he has the main character's friend. Let's just call her Sally because I can't stand saying main character's friend. So he has Sally by her head and he tells the main character, like, hey, if you want to save your friend, you can't use the Dominator. You have to use the shotgun next to you. He even gave her a weapon. She points the Dominator at him. It scans. It says brainwaves normal, will not unlock. She tries like 4 times, and he's just sitting there slitting her friend's throat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's horrific. That sounds like a nightmare.
Off. I was so annoyed. I literally, like, I have OCD, so like I usually have to finish things, and I eventually did finish it, but I dropped that anime for like a year because it annoyed the crap out of me. And my buddy Tevin, he and I watched, like, at that time we used to watch animes together. I literally messaged him. I'm like, I'm done. And he, because we were watching it at the same time, he was like, that scene got you? I was like, yeah, she's a moron. I'm out. And he just died laughing. And then he told me later on, he was like, yeah, it honestly doesn't get any better. I was like, this is probably why I stayed for a year away from it. And then I finally went back and watched it. I was like, I hate this anime.
And what was that you said? Psycho-Pass?
Yeah, Psycho-Pass.
Psycho-Pass. I want to check it out too. So Bobobo and
There's 3 seasons,
Psycho-Pass.
so somebody must like
Oh my lord, they made a third?
and a movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this,
Oh,
and it has a pretty high rating.
Really?
masochist. Masochist.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed. Like some of the stuff is like I don't understand why. Like Banana Fish, that had such a high rating, and I watched the first episode. I did not care for it as much. So I didn't understand. Maybe it gets better down the road, but it's something I didn't continue watching. But it has like a cult following or something, I think, and it's just I don't know. I did not care for the first episode.
I haven't watched that one, but if I remember correctly, I think that's more that shows like representation for like LGBT.
Oh, okay.
Q, I think so.
Oh,
that
sure.
might be the following.
Huh.
I think that name sounds familiar, so that might be why.
Gotcha. I'm gonna have to go maybe revisit, but that's going off what we were saying about ratings and stuff. It's like sometimes that stuff's kind of misleading, or to each teach their own course too. So
Yeah, of course. We say it all the time. They can hit us up on our things, and we will more than happily talk to them about their wrong opinion.
Exactly.
that's right. All right. So here's another question here. So it's kind of go based off of kind of what I do for my show here. So if you can name one anime you think would get one person hooked, just based off of the first episode of that first season, and why do you think they would get hooked on it? No, no one go first now.
Had one, and then I realized that I actually skipped the first episode because everything else was like perfect. It's just the first episode was just straight exposition and introduction. It had no relevance to like the actual story at all. But what I was thinking was Fate Zero or any of the Fates. I think that's
A lot of
definitely
people love the Fates.
yeah. You'll get hooked on that one pretty quickly off the first 1 and 2 episodes.
What about you, babe?
Still thinking.
You still thinking?
Yeah, it's hard, right?
So I have a cheat one technically, because we said it, and I've spoken to Jack about this, like what technically qualifies as an anime. But if we believe it's an anime because to me, anime just means animated, and for generally teens or higher. So I would say Arcane. Like I like if you have Netflix or means, I think the first episode of Arcane kind of really jumps you into it. But that's my cheat one. If it wasn't a cheat one, then honestly, literally any isekai.
Yeah.
Isekai's been very popular here. It's getting more and more from what I've noticed, like more than past years. It feels like.
Say that one more time.
I said for Isekai, it feels like it's kind of more and more popular here recently, and than I have seen in recent years.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think that's because they're trying to stop doing the ongoing anime and they're trying to do more of the short ones and putting out like each season,
That would
like
make
on
sense.
a seasonal basis.
Yeah.
And
That's
some of
my-
the recent isekais have been more adult, in the sense of like not like like a Sword Art. It's technically more mature than some other animes, but like if you look at like Mushoku Tensei or something that was a recent isekai, like it's a bit more realistic or gruesome. Same thing with what is it? I mean, it's ecchi as hell, but Harem in a Dungeon or something like that. It's one of the new ones this season. Like that one's very
Yeah, that's very adult.
very adult, cutting out the ecchi side, but like the fighting, and they like show the murder and like how he deals with it.
Yeah,
He's
how
like,
he
"Wait,
processes the
like,
situations.
I just killed people, like, and he struggles with that. So like a lot of the new isekais have been trying to kind of ramp up the slight adultness.
Yeah.
I found mine.
What is
All
it?
right.
But it's not on Crunchyroll. Well, it actually is. It's called Ruby. It's the Ruby series. If you can get past the animation style in the first season and the first episode, it's very good up until about season 3. And then depending on your style, it might turn you off or it might bring you back on. That one is one I've rewatched multiple times.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I enjoyed Ruby.
It's a good one for girls to start off with. It's dubbed.
What the heck does that have to do with anything?
I'm just
I enjoyed it.
I liked it.
I'm letting the anime.
I'm the one who introduced it to you.
I am
Now you know how it
letting
feels.
I'll just leave you guys alone and
the
turn my
guys
mic
out
off.
there so they can get their wives or significant others out there into this world. Okay, CJ has a full-blown list. He can give you the list he started me on. I think the first one was Sword Art Online or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
started you on that one. That was
And then
kind
it was
of vanilla.
Ruby, but Ruby's the one I kind of stuck with. But both I've watched multiple times.
Yeah, you've watched Sword Art
Yeah, I'm
Way too many times.
way too many times.
a big SAO fan. Gun Gale as
Gun Gale.
well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Gun
it was
Gale's good. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying with my wife, she's not like a huge anime person, but here recently, she's like, if I have it on, like I'm doing something for the show, watch the first episode, and depending on what it is, she likes more of like the isekai, of course, and like another good one, that's not isekai, is the was it that Maid? Oh crap, forgot I just watched it. The Maid I recently hired is Mysterious. She liked that one a
yeah.
lot. The first episode.
No, that one is hilarious. I literally just started watching that one.
Yeah, it's good. And then the one that is isekai, of course, is the she started watching, and my son too, is the Parallel World Pharmacy. That's been pretty good too.
Yeah, I've enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, that one's a really good one.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I tried to very first time I tried to get my wife to watch anime. It was Eva Long crap. What Violet Evergarden.
Violet
Violet
Evergarden.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
So
solid.
good.
Yeah, she likes that one. We've watched like a handful of episodes. And it's hard for us to do, have time to do it with kids and everything. And but yeah, that's when we watch a good handful of episodes too. But yeah,
At least y'all women actually try and partake into the anime shows. Mine, she's like, nope, do your thing. I'll wait until you're done.
But babe, come on, it's pretty good.
And I've told her about some things. She's like, well, why didn't you put it on? I'm like, because I will literally end up watching it by myself. She will literally fall asleep so fast. That's like the easiest way to like get peace. Put that on.
Gosh.
10 minutes, 10, 15, she's knocked out.
Oh god. Hopefully she's not listening to us. No.
Yeah, I tried to put her on the I am drawing a blank. The Beauty and the Beast remix one. Belle. I was trying to put her on Belle. She obviously was waiting for the Beauty and the Beast part. That was like in the middle of the movie. She was a snoring.
Oh no.
Knocked out. Straight Z's.
Oh my gosh. Divorce her. Not even married.
So it's a struggle sometimes.
Oh no. Let's go into this other one. So now this might be I don't know, you guys probably don't like this question, but what live action movie or TV show would you like to see made into an anime? Now I know this can be very controversial.
Very easy for me, but you can go first.
No. You go ahead, because this is one that I was really thinking about.
One Piece. They're having a live action.
No. What live action do you want to see in anime? That's what he's saying.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you know what? For the laughs, Fast and Furious. That's what I want to see as an anime.
Really? I thought they had
That would be
something
hilarious. You just see a Japanese dude running around with a shotgun saying, "For
That would be-
family."
That'd be awesome. That would be
Die
awesome.
laughing.
I would definitely watch that, especially because the Fast series are like my favorite movies. Yeah.
Do it for family.
Don't talk about Vin Diesel like that. That's my guy.
Oh, God.
We brought all of them together.
Run,
That
die.
one hit home because I really enjoy the Fast series.
I think personally, I think the first like 3, maybe 4 are like good, and then they just evolved. But yeah, no.
Then it
Either
just
way,
got-
that would be hilarious. All of them animes. That'd be great.
That would be an easy come up.
Oh yeah.
They already got 7, 8. Well, wait, is it 8 movies now?
I think
They
they
9.
Nine.
9. Yeah,
There's
they
9
just
now.
went. I swear, what I heard is in 9 they went to space.
Yeah. I think
Animated.
that's the biggest joke. Yeah.
Did I miss that one?
I haven't watched it, but yeah, I swear they went to space. Bro.
I'm just dumbfounded. Okay, well, yeah, I would definitely love that one. I can't think of one. Can you think of one that you want animated?
Could be a movie because I mean we've just seen like
The series
remixes.
Fate. Series Fate.
That's kind of. I mean, that's a cartoon.
on.
That's a cartoon.
They had the
Not
Fate
the
series
cartoon,
on.
but the actual real life, you just animate that.
No, they literally took the cartoon and then made it live action. You
Yeah, they
can't
did.
just be like, this live action. I want it animated.
Because what? There's Netflix, right? The Fate series, that one live action show.
Yeah, it's like 6 episodes. I literally started it to make fun of it because I remembered as a kid when like Winx saga or the Winx cartoons were around, and I was like, these are so dumb. But then I was in like the first episode, and I was like, this is actually kind of good.
Oh, I just got an idea.
Which one?
If they did a live action of Overwatch game,
Boy, you are killing me. Live action to anime. So like Mentalist to anime. Like
yeah, this is too
you're
hard.
doing animated stuff to live action.
I'm ready for the next question.
That's the next question.
Okay, well, we'll move on. Let's go off of what Ace has been wanting to do. What anime would you like to see remade into a live action?
All right, so what anime? Which aren't they already making One Piece a live action?
Yeah, that's coming on
That's
Netflix.
in the works.
Okay, so you can't say One Piece.
Yeah. But that just got me hyped because I'm ready for that one.
Hopefully, they do it well.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, Oda's on the direction board or whatever. So usually when he's involved, it's pretty quality. But this last episode was disappointing.
All right, well, while they're thinking anime into live action,
Yeah.
I would say because I like throwing hands, so Kengan Ashura. That's
Really?
what I would like to see live action. Is like it's like
It's like a Baki, right?
yeah, it's like I, I don't know, like almost supernatural-ish kind of version of Baki. Like they're not doing anything crazy, but I want to say there's probably supernatural somewhere in there. It's
I-
like the main dude powers up by literally going into his brain and like blowing candles out, and that like unlocks his potential or something. So I don't know.
I haven't heard that one, but Baki I could never get into. Even like Psycho,
What?
Mob Psycho, I still can't get into it.
Well,
can't tell
Mob
Psycho's
Psycho, there's too many colors for me. Like
Yeah, that was trippy.
I can't do it. Like I don't have epilepsy, but I think I might like develop it if I watch it. Like my buddy was like, "You need to watch Mob Psycho." I watched literally a trailer for it, almost died.
Yeah, that's a pretty
I
hard
needed
watch.
water.
But in moderation, like if you spread it out, that's not one I can really marathon. But I enjoy certain episodes on it.
I would say try the Netflix Baki, like the new version instead of the old school one, because sometimes
Yeah.
the old animation does throw you as well. The Netflix Baki obviously starts after that, but I think the story is a bit easier to follow.
Yes.
If you want to try it.
Yeah, no, that's actually think with the one I couldn't get into the whole story. I think that's where I start with that Netflix. Also, you see me talking about animation. It's like Fruits Basket was a hard one for me when they redid it. They redid the animation. Like I saw the new one, that old one. It kind of threw me off because it gave me back like trying to think of it, like Sailor Moon, that type of animation.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it reminded me of. But more serious, dramatic. But yeah, I totally understand about the animation, how it can throw off how you would view an anime. Jess, do you have one, or Ace, you still working on one?
Yeah.
Just think of any of the animes that you watched that you would like to see.
It's only
Like
like
sort-
maybe my two hands like that I can think of.
I think
Okay, there you go. Out of you, pick a finger.
Sword Art, like, what about Sword Art Online? That'd be, if they could do it right, it'd be pretty decent if they could get the virtual reality or augmented reality in the last one they did. Nope, you guys still there?
The story and emotions pretty well, I think it'd be pretty good.
Only if Sota's in there, and he better be accurate.
And he better have the same hair.
Right.
That's spiky.
Soda the goat.
I was gonna say, Kenpachi.
Hold on, guys. I actually lost you guys for like 30 seconds, just to let you know. So what did you say, Jess? I'm sorry. Yeah, I lost you guys for like 20, 30 seconds. So what's that, Jess?
I
Sorry.
said Horimiya.
Oh, okay.
Horimiya. I don't know, like I'm one person where if it's animated, I really don't want to see a live action because I've seen how animated a live action usually is. It's not very good. So
Sweet.
usually they can't go wrong with a high school story.
Yeah.
Generally.
usually can't go wrong.
And then the Kenpachi. I may be saying it wrong. The
Kenichi?
Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. I could watch
That'd
that
be
one
cool. I can see that.
live action. Especially because all the martial arts is pretty realistic. for the most
Yeah.
part.
Hey, I always feel like stuff like that when you do use the powers, I guess you'd say, like you said, martial arts or or slice of life. I feel like would be the easiest to adapt into live action. If as long as you don't have those crazy, I'll just say like Dragon Ball Z or Cloverleaf, kind of stuff like moves or whatever. That stuff would be pretty hard to pull off in CG if you don't do it just right. They're gonna get butchered by the fans. So it's like. I feel like you're pretty safe with slice of life stuff or regular hand to hand martial arts kind of action scenes.
I just thought about just a scene. I don't want the whole anime. I just want one scene from an anime in the live action. It's I think you still have to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, but there's a scene in Jujutsu Kaisen where the guy, his ability, he claps and he can switch either himself or anything like in the area. he and this other guy are fighting this demon basically, and he's clapping in like the most exaggerated ways. Like he's like clapping above his head, clapping with his eyes like he's praying. Like it's so exaggerated. If I could see somebody trying to do that, I would die laughing. It'd probably look horrible, but man, it would be funny.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to pick up JJK.
Yeah,
sure.
JJK is good.
I've been slacking on it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Ace. Yeah, I've watched probably a handful, like, I want to say like 7-8 episodes of it. It's pretty good though, for sure. I can see what the hype is about, but yeah, it's pretty good.
I always start it and enjoy it, and then for some reason I do not just finish it.
That was like Shikamori for me. I enjoyed it, and then it just left my head.
Yeah, like man.
What doesn't help? There's like thousands of animes are out there either. That's pretty good too. So, all right, guys.
We what is it? If we're not watching anime for the show, it's hard to watch anime because we're all so busy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely understand
Yeah, I
that.
usually marathon things, so
Yeah. Right.
But all right, guys. So let's where can they find you guys? Your social medias and whatnot.
All right. Well, they can follow us on Instagram. It's X Anime Anonymous X. Twitter, it's the same, just -1X at the end.
and then on Audius, Anime Anonymous.
And if they ever want to just be old school and shoot us an email, it's xanimeanonymousx@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, thanks guys for doing this interview. It's been fun. Always enjoy doing these with everybody, and it's just always fun to get to know you guys and you know, why do you guys want to do a podcast? So it's always thank you so much for coming out and or not coming out, but getting on the good old Discord voice chat.
No problem.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Anytime, guys. Well, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And see you later. Bye.
Yeah.